Title: The Cracks Beneath the Surface. It had been 7 years since Lee had last stepped foot in her family's old Victorian home in upstate New York. When the letter came, handwritten and stamped with her mother's perfume, inviting her to her father's retirement party, she almost tossed it into the trash. But something in her chest tugged, a mixture of guilt and unfinished business. The house hadn't changed. The ivy still crawled up the walls like a secret it was trying to whisper, and the front porch light still flickered like it always had. Her mother, Eleanor, stood in the doorway like a statue, perfect posture and sharp eyes, wearing pearls even though it was just past noon. "Lee," she said, like it was both a welcome and an accusation. Inside, the house was buzzing. Her sister, Angela, was flitting around setting up decorations, pretending everything was fine. Her brother, James, stood by the fireplace with a glass of scotch, even though it wasn't even 3 o'clock. Their father, Charles, the guest of honor, sat in his favorite chair with a look that said he'd rather be anywhere else. Dinner was tense. Conversations teetered on the edge of collapse. Eleanor made passive-aggressive comments about Lee's bohemian lifestyle, and James rolled his eyes with the skill of a man who had perfected the art of contempt. It wasn't until the cake was brought out that everything began to unravel. Charles stood to make a speech, his hands shaking slightly. "I want to thank all of you for being here, even those of you who left." Lee's stomach dropped, but he wasn't done. "I also want to apologize. There's something I should have said a long time ago." Eleanor's head snapped toward him. "Charles, don't." But he did. "I'm not Angela's biological father." The room fell into a vacuum. Angela's fork clattered to the floor. "What?" Charles took a deep breath. "I found out when you were 3. I stayed because I loved